Hello, good evening. So as always, the chat widget is broken, so I have to fix this. This will be my intro for my live streams. Me fixing the live chat. Oh. No, definitely not. Okay. Oh, here are the secrets live that no one will ever see. I wanted to. Okay. I don't know why I always have to do this. Ah, nice. What? Okay, it's just not working today. Some background music. I was thinking about that. Um, I was thinking about that. Can you guys hear me? I was having some problems with my loopback on the microphone today. Ah, okay. Okay. I was thinking of adding some background music, like the one I use in my videos, but yeah, I think I would get really annoyed by some background music once while I try to think stuff. So I don't know. Also, I'm too lazy to try to find a playlist of copyright-free music to use because it would need to be at least 4 hours long. Yesterday live stream was 4 hours long. So yeah, that's a lot of music. Okay, so let me just show you the changes here because yesterday I can close this. Yesterday I left with a problem with my view projection. So now I have my square, which is not getting stretched by the size of the window because of the projection matrix. And not only this, but the view matrix is also working. So I change if I change the position of the camera and go farther away, the square becomes smaller and vice versa. So now we have our projections and 3D camera working. And the problem, if anyone is interested, was in my view matrix because basically it was like this. It was like this before. And with this, I was getting this huge square independently of where the position was. And when I used RenderDoc to check, where is it? Okay. So if I run the application in RenderDoc, I can clearly see here. Where is it? Where is it? Wait. Is this? Yeah, okay. So the problem was laying here in the fourth component because I need to set these to the Z position so that the Z position becomes clipped in the correct space. Because the projection matrix will shrink objects which are farther away in the 2D coordinates, and then the Z coordinate must be clipped inside the Vulkan coordinate system, so between 0 and 1. And to do that, since the Z coordinate will be very high, I will need to use the third component to divide the Z coordinates. And so here I just put the Z coordinate of the camera, and then it works. Oh, basically it was a problem with the last row of the look at matrix here. I I had the 1 and I need to have this. But yesterday I was too tired to realize. So yeah, I had to review how matrix multiplication worked because I didn't remember. At least not quite well. And yeah, looking at that I managed to fix this. Oh, hello everyone. I see people are joining. Remember to join the Discord server. Yeah, graphics programming school. Okay. So, today we are going to start laying down the basics for a modeling system. Because now it's time to have some different kind of blocks to register assets, and I want to do that programmatically inside the mods so that the entire design of the engine is designed around the possibility to expand the game. And for this, I was I had to decide if I should use WASM, WebAssembly, or if I should create a custom VM with the custom bytecode and a custom assembler, and then also, of course, a custom compiler for some kind of language. And there are flaws in both methods, because if I'm going to use WebAssembly, the problem will be that being it so general, I need to adapt my engine to the language. But if instead I create my own virtual machine, I can adapt the language to my engine. And that's more efficient, I would say. But then I would need to create a new programming language, basically, or at least a new compiler, because I don't think I have the energy to write a custom backend for some other compiler like Rust. I mean, I could create a target for LLVM, and then Rust, Zig, and most languages will just work, but creating an LLVM target is not that much of an easy task. So I could use my C compiler, the one I made for the last video, and use that to generate machine code for my own VM. But then I would limit people to use that language for my mods, and using WebAssembly would allow modders to use basically any language they want. So yeah, that's the main issue. And I think that I will go with WebAssembly. Is anyone here in the chat against this? If not, I will go ahead implementing WebAssembly. Okay, I had a huge talk explaining the matter about whether I should use WebAssembly or a custom bytecode. WebAssembly is good. Okay. Okay. So also Hell said that WebAssembly is good. Mm, yeah, I also think it's not that bad, and it would be kind of cool implementing WebAssembly runtime from scratch. Shouldn't be that hard. I spent most of this afternoon reading WebAssembly docs. I took a brief read, and I saw there is well, that WASM is basically a stack machine, so it's shouldn't be that much difficult to implement a stack machine. Okay, I see people are writing in the Discord server, and I get pinged, but I can't really read it right now. So yeah, please, hell, if you can tell Danny King that I can't write on Discord now. Okay, so yeah, today we are working with WASM, and the first thing I wanted to do, uh, since I'm writing all this project in Zig, I could just stick with Zig for an example mod, for the core game mod at least, because I want to implement all the game mechanics for the game itself as a mod, so that this way I'm sure that the modding system has the most flexibility possible, and that mod developers can make whatever they want with it. Okay, so the first thing to do is to have some WASM bytecode to parse, and I could write directly WebAssembly, like WebAssembly, mm, but I think I can just let the compiler output something. And so, yeah, I will create a directory here. I will call that core. Okay. And so how WASM works is that I export functions from the mod, and then I import stuff from the host machine, which is the game engine. It's quite simple. So the first thing I will do is to declare some extern function, and this will be something. He's complaining about Zig. Yeah. So nothing new. Um, so I will define a function that will be called by the mod from the the game engine, and well, let's just call this add. So this function should add two signed integers, a and b, and it will return the sum. Yeah, right. Okay. Why Zig and not C? I wanted to learn Zig, never used Zig, so I wanted to learn it by creating this project. That's the main reason. Okay, yeah. Uh, have I said that like 1,000 times in the past days? Hell. Hmm. So hell basically became my automatic frequently asked questions bot. Okay. So this is the function from the well called by the mod, and then we will have the export fn, and I will call this like init. So this will return nothing, yeah. And what we'll do? Oh well, I could return an integer, and then here I will call this. So um, this is our dummy mode, I would say. And now we can generate WebAssembly bytecode with the Z compiler. So target is WASM32 freestanding, and I need to export everything, so I will use art dynamic and also no entry. The file is core.zig. Oh, right. Build x. Hmm? Oh, it's okay. Uh, double dash. What? uh, sorry, Zig. Hello. What's going on? Hmm. Really? Are you for real, Mr. Compiler? Well, let's just create a regular what? uh, okay. So what's this? It's a WebAssembly. Okay. So if I do was to yeah, exactly. Big error message. Okay, yeah. This doesn't look like what I would expect. Yeah, this is a relocatable file. No, I need a static one. I need a static one. So let's just create a project. So zig init. Okay, and let's just remove everything here. Okay, so this way I can change this. So the target should be b dot. Oh, I don't remember. Query target. No, target. Oh yeah, resolve target query. This is what I'm looking for. Uh, is this? Yeah, it should be. Yeah. Okay, and I will pass this thing here. So resolve target query, and I will I need the CPU model, no CPU model, CPU architecture. Is equal to WASM, and the operating system tag is freestanding, like this. Okay. Then here I need to so first I don't need the library, so let's just remove this. Yeah. Also the comments. Okay. Then this should be core.main. That's okay. Okay. Hello everyone. lot of people already. Usually it takes at least, I don't know, an hour or so to get to 12 people. Okay. No more library. That should be okay. First I need to entry equals disabled, and then also dynamic. Okay. Okay. Nice. Then everybody join the Discord server. Well, oh, it's WASM 32, I guess. Has to be a priority. Why isn't Danny here in the live stream in the first place? Yeah, I agree. Indeed, the first thing I will do after rendering will be moving all the game logic to the server. I will not even start implementing some game logic in the client side. But before before having some probably he has class now. Yeah, he's at university. We have very different time zone. Okay, so what I was saying is that before implementing some game logic in the server side, I need to be able to display something. So now I need to have this very simple modding stuff to register blocks, then I need the client to render them, and then can I can start with the server. It's not necessary that this is the order, but the thing is that I'm mostly working on this alone, so I can do one thing at a time. If Danny finally decides to stop complaining about Zig, maybe we can work on two things separately. And of course, if anybody wants to contribute, the repository is open for everyone. So right now, instead, we have our binary, and I can look at the output with WASM to what? Okay, nice. Let's put this in Vim. Yeah, of course, you are not allowed to send pull requests. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is our WebAssembly assembly. Should I call this WebAssembly or WebAssembly assembly? I will call this WebAssembly. And as you can see, WebAssembly is a stack machine. So we have a function definition, which is our init function we defined. Then we have an import statement with the environment being the game engine basically, and then the name. The types for the functions are defined in another section here. And then everything is manipulating a stack. So first we have this instruction that pushes 1 onto the stack. A Lisp dialect. It looks like. It looks like, but it's not. Yeah, the parentheses look like a Lisp dialect. No, these are basically a way to like define scopes. I don't know why they are like this, because they see all the program as a vector, so as a list for some reason. So here, this instruction pushes a 32-bit integer, which is equal to 1 to the stack, and then this thing here will set the local variable at index 0 with the last value that was pushed on the stack. So here, the local variable 0 should be the first. I don't remember what was the code like, so let me see. src, okay. Yeah, so here probably is pushing the function parameters. As you can see, it's pushing 1, and it's setting the first local variable to 1, then it's pushing 3, and it's setting the local variable 1 to 3. Then for some, what's doing here? I don't know why it's doing something like this, because here is pushing, setting, pushing, setting, and then it's popping. So it could have just, well, no, sorry. So he's pushing this value into the stack. So I think it could have just push without all these instructions, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. And then it calls the add function, which takes 2 parameters, which are the one pushed on the stack with these 2 instructions. And then here it's setting the second, like the local variable 2, to the value returned by this, the add function, and then it's pushing on the stack the value and returning. Again, here this wouldn't be necessary. Like, I think from what I know about WASM that this code could be reduced to this, and this should basically do the same thing. So really, I don't know why the Zig compiler is generating that much code. There probably is a reason. I don't think LLVM is so much unoptimized unless, like, I have to specify some flags. Let's see. I don't remember. Like, Zig optimization flags. Let's see. Release, maybe. Release. Oh no, it's called. Okay, fast. How about now? Oh, yeah. It was very unoptimized, I would say. Rewrite LLVM. I would like to. I would like to. So yeah, as you can see. Oh wow! Actually, I wrote more efficient WebAssembly than the Z compiler without optimization, of course. So now with optimization enabled, it's basically generating what I wrote before. Very nice. As you can see, it's quite simple. And the format is a binary format. So here I'm using this tool to translate the binary format to a human readable one. But then the actual format is this thing right here. Okay, so this is what we are working with. And the way this works is defined here. WASM binary format. Wow, so bright, please. Please. Okay, way better. Okay, so where is the binary? Oh, okay. No, I don't see the structure. Hello? Binary. Structure? Is this? Okay, I don't find it. Wait. Was binary format. Hmm. No, this is the text format. Core specification, binary format. Sections. Okay, yeah, it's this one. So here we can see that the binary is divided in sections, mostly like the ELF files. If anyone is like it's from if anybody knows how an ELF file is structured, it's very similar. You have sections of code, segments, data, and so on. And we need to parse the sections which start with an identifier, which is this one here, and then we have the size. So the process will be to read byte by byte and then check the first byte and then choose which one or parse which one of a section is this. If it is a custom section, it's not something we need. It's stuff for debugging purposes and the compiler. So we can just skip because the next integer is the size. So we can just skip the size of the section. And yeah, that's basically how the parsing works. After we can parse all of this, the rest is not that hard, because again, it's just manipulating a stack, so it's quite simple. The problem will be to pass data from the game engine to the mod. Like functions, okay, those are easy, but I don't know how much easy will be to pass structures and stuff like that, because I need some manipulation. At least I can't really implement all of the game API in the mod library itself. So I need some communication. Okay, so I think we can start parsing the WASM. What do I have here? So let me move this to another directory. Like, I don't know, well, I can just call that core. And then I want to copy these in the assets. Okay. Nice. And so now I will just, maybe I should create another branch. Yeah. Should I? I don't know. Should I create another branch to work on this and then merge once I've finished? No. I will just work on master. Okay, so here I want to disable the rendering part because I don't want to, I don't need a window. Okay. Please stop complaining. Oh well. Well, I can actually leave this. Okay. Fra, mi è apparso il tuo canale nel feed. Ok, grazie. Okay, so I will create another module. This will be called let's just call it, oh, maybe I should create another directory. So VM maybe? Yeah. This would be VM slash parser. Parse. Okay. What? Oh. Okay. I will reply in English because if I start speaking Italian, the rest of the viewers will not understand a single word. Not really. I'm not that much interested in that kind of stuff. I need to open a file. How to open file? I never opened a file. How to read the file in Zig? Because right now the shader code was just embedded inside the executable by the build system, but now I want to really read the code. Wow. Okay. Oh, cool concept. No, I was using a thing which is called embed file, something like that. It's a built-in function of Zig. Okay, so there is this module here. stdfs. Is that some open? No. So what about here? Yeah, I think it's here. Open. No, but there is close. Open file. Okay. Okay, so I need to do I'll create a function for this. Public function parse WASM. Oh, calling here it's like this. Okay. Zig moment. I will call that from here. Okay. So, yeah, we said that to open files, I need to const file equals. I also need to import std, of course. directory, and then I have open file. Open file, which is called, how was that again? Called WASM assets. Okay. Also flags. What are these? Open flags. So there is just, oh, okay. I need read only, which is the default one. Okay. Can I just like this? I think I can. Let's see. No. Okay, so I need to do mode equals read only. Am I missing something? Ah, no, that was probably alright, but this is a try. So this is a void, and here again it's try. Okay. Okay, it worked. So now I want to read the bytes. Should be here, I guess. Let's see. Reader. Okay. So I can just kindly borrow this code. How is that called? Like std? I don't remember. Oh yeah, it was mem. Okay, I need to pass the locator here. Locator. Okay, and then how do I know the message length if I will not read it? Oh, I have to use the Zig functions like in C, I guess. So I have them here. Zig 2. Okay. How many Zig do I have? Can't I just get the size? Metadata maybe? Size. Okay. So it's try. Also, this should be constant file. This is a try file dot metadata. And here I need the size. Is this okay? I want them to print everything. I've been coding in Zig for the past 5 days and still I can't write a correct print. Okay. It looks like reasonable bytecode. So this is probably some kind of magic. These are all the strings. Okay. So let me check the manual for xdump. There should be like a classic. No? There should be a way. Oh, canonical it's called. Where is it? C. Xdump C. Okay, so this way I can see what's this all about. Yeah, so this should be the magic number. Basically, every file has some kind of magic number, which are the first bytes to tell the parser which kind of file you are working with. So for example, if you take a look at an elf file, there will be written elf. Let's see. Yeah, there is an elf file right here. As you can see, the first bytes reads elf, and that's the same thing. Just to be sure, I won't check because I haven't read that anywhere. So WASM magic number. Oh, okay. The first 4 bytes are, yeah, exactly. So now I'm reading correctly all the bytecode. What should I do? Oh, well, maybe that was actually more useful as I thought. Okay. Oh, is there? Okay. So I wanna see the. Here is not talking about magic numbers. Oh, it is. Okay. So magic number, the version. Okay. So right after these, there are all the sections. Nice. Okay. Is there a way to Zig cast? Oh, there should be something like from bytes in std mem from. No, because there is 2 bytes, but there is not from bytes. So Zig. Yeah, there is S bytes, but I need the opposite thing. In C, it would just be a pointer cast. Well, we'll never know. bytes as value. Okay. I think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, so bytes to value. So now I can create a struct, and I will call this um, wait. So modules, is this all? Where is all the stuff I was reading before? What? Oh, I should check like these things here. Custom section. Oh, it's all here. Okay. So I will check for the first byte. Oh, hello, Danny. Finally. Okay, so why are we doing WASM? Because we need mods. Do you want to, I don't know, create a custom virtual machine with custom bytecode? Because Minecraft. No. You're asking me why I'm doing this. We have no game. Okay. Yeah. Um. Well, because I want to build, start building stuff as it should be already in the end. So now I need textures, and for displaying textures, I need to define which textures are for which block. And so I need to register blocks, and to register blocks I want mods to register blocks, and so I need mods. Oh, uh, well, in the meantime, I do this. There are a lot of things to do, like for example, input controls for the camera, implementing the fly cam because now the camera is static, and well, you could already start doing stuff for texture displaying to the shaders, and yeah, I was thinking about this. I still have to decide something for the textures because, of course, the texture atlas is okay. Do you have a math library? Yes, you find that in math.zig file, directly written by LOL's dev. So I'm still not decided about the texture atlas because um, I would like to implement greedy meshing, but for greedy meshing I need a single texture for every single voxel, because that way I can use the repeat map function, and if I just stretch away the mesh for a single voxel, it will repeat the same texture. But yeah, that's kind of hard. Yeah, at least I can't think of a way of doing that. That could be indeed an option. That could be an option. Well, let's focus on the fly camera, and in the meantime I implement the WASM VM. So I was creating a structure for the segments, and the first segment, so the custom section will be just ignored. And what's next? The type section, okay, I need these. Function types. Yeah, I know about the syntax, but what about binary? This is not telling me anything. I want to know. Hmm. Produced by the. Okay. So. Okay, I think it's on brew anyway. Hmm. Yeah, this is not telling me anything. Quite literally. Can I have Can I have some kind of WASM binary format? I don't know. Specification. What should I even search for? WASM binary structure. Hmm. Let's see this. What's this? Yeah, I thought you would have done that sooner or later. I wanted to see for how long would you stay on Gentoo. So is there literally no documentation? My first time on Gentoo? No, no, no. I've been using Gentoo for years, I would say. Mm. Oh, oh, this is Rust. What? No, I didn't know PewDiePie was using Linux. Yeah, no, there is not a single line of Rust written here. I'm sorry, Danny. No, 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 we shouldn't go Rusty. Rust is banned here. Okay, so there is the magic number. Okay. Okay, this is what I needed. Yeah, I don't like memory safety. I want segmentation faults. How about that? How about that? Like I befriended GDB. I would be I would feel alone without GDB or Valgrind. I'm joking, of course, but I think we can be better programmers than the borrow checker. Okay, so section type. The type section has Okay. Okay. So this is the section representation. I pushed with a compile error? What do you mean? What's going on? Really? I don't think so. Wait, what? I think you're using the wrong version of Zig. Check that. Yeah, that's how you run. If it's saying that, then there is a difference under library. So you are probably using another version of Zig. Uh, Section code and section size. Okay. And there is the number of types. What's that? Okay. Okay, so we have function with two parameters. Okay. One is a 32-bit integer, 64-bit integers. Then we have the number of results, which is 0. Okay. So this should be easy. Now we'll go over the bytes one at a time. So for contents. Okay. I can then switch over the byte and check for the type. So by default it will do nothing, so I'll leave it this way. But if the type is equal to 1, then this will be a function type section. Okay. So after that we have the section size. Yeah. constant size, and the size is equal to contents index plus 1. Okay. And so now I know exactly the size of the types. So yeah, whatever comes after these is the type definition for, well, constant okay. So for each for 0 count hmm. Okay, we'll get the number of parameters, which will be let's say that base is equal to contents all the way up to yeah, that's okay. So here the number of parameters will be base. Maybe I could define this here. So I have the base, which is equal to the slice of contents okay, this is I'm having some issues defining how this should look like. So this will be a variable, and here I will get the number of parameters. Okay. Okay, so now I'm here. I should see at index plus 3. Here I should be seeing function, so 60 in hexadecimal. And I need the number of parameters, which is index plus 4. No, today it doesn't work, so I removed that. Okay. So this is the number of parameters, and for each one I will just for 0 params I will okay, and this will be base index plus 4 plus J. Okay, very ugly code, but I'm just testing, so it's okay. And y base contents. Let's see. Unused capture. No, I should use this. Oh, no, not really. I can just, okay, so base equals to index plus 3 all the way up, and then here base will be equals to, can I do something like this? I'm just guessing. I don't think I can. Oh, okay. Else let's do nothing. Okay. Yeah, I mean, doesn't look quite right. Okay. Let's go a step back. Oh, well, of course. That makes sense. I'm not skipping the rest. So, uh, let's see, Zig for loop. Oh, I have the documentation open here. For let's see. Hmm. Yeah, you need to install Molten VK. No, I don't have to support anything. I need to install Vulkan. That's an OpenGL thing, not a Vulkan thing. Compatibility mode is for OpenGL, not for Vulkan. In Vulkan, you need to install Molten VK in macOS. I'm pretty sure about that. Okay. Mm, no, there isn't. I mean, not that I know of. So if you know about that, go on fix that. But I never heard of something like that. I knew that for macOS you need Molten VK. Mm. I need a for loop which skips some values. Can I do that? Do I have to use a while loop? I don't even know if there are while loops. Are there? Yeah. Okay. So, more rudimental, more C-like. Okay, and is that an extension for the instance? Okay. Okay. Yeah, go on. You can just add it to the instance extensions. Let's say that byte is equal to contents. This is the first byte. So while byte is not equal to well, there is no delimiter, I think. Let's see. Is there? Yeah, no, there isn't. There isn't. Okay. What does VK device? Oh, that number is the number of frames in flight. So it's the number of how much frames can be rendered concurrently. Basically, it's double framing, double buffering. Sorry. I should iterate over all of that. Is the string null terminated? But even if it is, there are zeros before that. I would need an index knowing the size so I can do something like this. Okay. Okay. And so now here I can get the byte, which is equal to contents index. Okay. This could be var byte. Okay. Okay, perfect. So now if I print the byte, okay. Okay, so perfect. And now we are getting all the bytes. And I can skip bytes. So let's check for what byte am I getting, and if it is 0, index 1, then it's a target, sorry, it's a type section, so this one here, and it means that the next byte will be the section size. I don't need that, so I can skip 2 bytes. So I get here and here. Then I have the number of types I wanted. So types. Okay. And then I will have a loop. Okay, so here the first one is the function identifier, so I can just skip that. Then I have the number of parameters, so params. Okay. Then I have to iterate, and for each of the parameters, I will just print what type of parameters they are. So print okay. After that there is the number of results. So and again it's the same thing, so for 0 results. Okay. So these are parameters. Those are the results. And I also want so size equals to contents. Okay. Else index plus equals size. Let's see. Well, not really. It will be anyway. Oh no, it will not. Only in this case, correct. So index. Okay, and here. Yeah, should be all. Okay. So here, same error. So I have to consider that I will at least make this error every time I use a print function. Yeah, not really what I was expecting. What's going on? Oh. I can't see what's going on. There's too much numbers. Okay, I'm not faster than my CPU, sadly. It's reading too much stuff here. Am I skipping stuff correctly? Of course I'm not. Of course I'm not. I forgot to skip these bytes. Okay, so I need to skip five bytes. 4 plus 1, 5. Yeah, it is. No, panic. Wait, no, panic should be runtime, like Rust. Hmm. What's going on here? I'm getting the contents. Then I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to skip 4 bytes. No, 5 bytes. And after that, yeah, I should be getting this stuff here. So the 5th byte will be indeed the type, then I have the size. If it is 1, well, let's just think that. So I just want to know the size, the type. Okay, let's see. Hmm. These are a lot of custom sections. Doesn't feel quite right. 0, 0, 0, 0. B, what's B? Oh, so this is in decimal. Yeah, definitely. wrong stuff. I hate building systems. I also hate building systems, that's why I mostly stick with make, even though I have to say that the Zig build system is kinda cool. Yeah, cargo, well, not very flexible, at least not easily flexible. Make is better, in my opinion at least. Well, you can use the Zig build system also for C or C++. I don't know about C++, but for C, of course. Oh, good luck. Good luck with C++. Never mind, yes, you can use the Zig build system to build C and C++ applications, if I remember correctly. Yeah, why are you using C++ in the first place? Yeah, that's not a cargo problem though, hell, it's Rust compiler being very slow. He was saying that compiling a Rust program takes ages. Hmm. Okay, infinite loop here, nice. Zero, zero, very cool. So maybe I should increment by 1. Huh. So I get 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. Let me check the xdump. So I get 0 ASM, okay. Then right next I have the version, which is 1. Then there is 0, 0, okay. So there is a section 0 of length 0. And then there is, yeah, there is a section 0 of length 1. Am I missing something? Oh, wait. Is this some kind of padding? Yeah, probably it is. It's taking all these 4 bytes, not just one. So there is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What about that? No, it couldn't have been captured by the Rust compiler because glfw is an external library, so it's unsafe in Rust, and Rust can check that. Also, sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. So you're working with Vulkan. Okay. Yeah, definitely don't use Rust for Vulkan. It's terrible. It's very, really terrible. If you're using Vulkan, you could as well just use C. And if you're scared of using C, well, might be. No, it's not perfectly useful for Vulkan because you have to use a binding, and yeah, you have to use Ash, which is not Vulkan, it's a binding for Vulkan. Not only that, you have some real issues with the borrow checker because Rust can't borrow check graphics programming, which is very, very, very unsafe for the most part. No, it's not about being fast or slow. It's about no. Probably it's not even slower because if it is a good binding, it's a direct binding. So Rust should be able to do that, to just call C functions. Oh no, there is some overhead because there are wrappers for all the Rust codes. Well, you could use Rust for game development. There are some games being developed with Rust. There are some very good game engines, like Bevy, but really using plain Vulkan with Rust, yeah, I wouldn't do that. At least not myself. Uh, if you want to do graphics programming in Rust, maybe you should be using WGPU, WebGPU. So I wanted to understand what's going on here. Let me check again the xdump. So there is some stuff here. Okay, so two types definition, 62 function, two arguments. Okay, 32 bits, one return type, 32 bits. Then there is a function, 0 arguments. Okay. I'm reading the binary. Yeah, well, also the game engines, the Rust game engines are very, very, very advanced. Like, they are not toys. Bevy is very cool, but nobody's really making games with Rust. It's very, very difficult because you have to fight with memory issues. For example, I was making a voxel engine with Danny. Also, he was. Uh, it's not an easy task. Like, you can do the same job with way less work with any other language. But maybe if you want to make some 2D game, simple 2D game, uh, Rust might be a nice idea. Like using Bevy wouldn't be that bad, I think. Back on bytecode, can you guys see the bytecode? It's cool to go over reading all of these. Here are these functions, your arguments, one return type, it's in 32 bits. Okay. Um, okay, and then there is another descriptor which is a 2. And this is the size. Okay. Okay. But if this is so, okay, no, that's correct. There is 0b, and if I add 0b, which is wait, it's 11, I think. Yeah, 0b should be 11. Is Zig documentation good for learning? I only refer to the Zig documentation, also because there basically is no other resource. So yeah, I've been finding stuff out, looking at the documentation, and having some knowledge in other programming languages just helps. Like if you already know C, it won't be much difficult to learn Zig. And also if you if you need some help, I can help in some fields now. I'm starting to understand how the language works. So are you on the Discord server? Yeah, I think you are. You should be. Yeah. So yeah, if you need some help, feel free to ask. I will um, create some channel specifically for like programming or questions. Not directly for me. Like maybe we can structure out a community of programmers. Anyway, guys, there are 10 people in the live, and I don't think all of them are on the Discord server. So please, there is the link for the Discord server in the pinned comments. Join the Discord server. Some fun stuff there. I don't know what could be causing that, Danny. I haven't used macOS in ages, so I don't even remember. But I do remember there was some problems with GLFW on macOS. Let's count 11 from here, right? Yes. So it's okay. It should be correct. 8, 9, 10, 11. Huh. I guess that this should indeed be +1. Yeah, stop using C++. That's bad. It's not good for your health. So the size is correct, so the next byte after this should be indeed. Where is it? Should be. Wait. 010b should be here. Is it? No, it's not. Because it's 8, 9, 10, 11. And instead should be 1, 2, 3. What if I skip 3 bytes? No, what if I skip 2? But this is correct, to be honest, because there is one. Oh, I don't have it anymore. So x down. Okay, so here I have the first one, which is this one, then I have 2, which is also of size 11, and then going 11, so yeah, I get to this of size 2. So where are stuff becoming crazy? You don't know how it works with Nix package manager. Yeah, I don't know about Nix. Never been that kind of stuff. It looks to me that this is where stuff gets crazy. So I have 3, 1, size, so, and then I have 5. Okay. Which is 11, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then there is 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 9. And then there is indeed 10. No, this is not 10, this is 11. Oh no, okay, it's here, 7. So 11. I just realized okay, this is not 11. This is hexadecimal. So this is 1 should be 17. Yeah. Oh, well, here I'm printing in decimal. Okay, it's 17, yeah. So this is 8, 16, and I think it should be here. So what's going on? There is the size. So what about the size? So in this case, the size is D, which is 13. And then there is 6, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Which is precisely that. So starting from the byte, starting from here, from this one here, I need to add the section size, which is this, plus 2 bytes. Because of these two. So I'm getting here, I have 1, 1, maybe 3. Is it 3? I don't think it's 3. No. 2 is correct. But then there is a section which is messing stuff up. It's really, really messing stuff up. this one here. So here there is a 10, 14, 0E. It should be this one. And then after 40, okay, here. Oh wait, no, I can count. So okay, I get here, which is not 0. So what's going on? Hmm. Is this some kind of corruption? Doesn't make any sense, really. Can something be of size 0? Like, what does a section of size 0 even mean? It means nothing. And then it will screw stuff up. What's 10? Where is it? I want to see it. Okay, 10. It's the code section. Okay. Size of the function code in bytes. Hmm. Where is it? Oh, okay. Here is it. Section size. And there is the number of functions, which is 1 here. Okay, and as you can see, it's init function. Wait. If it says init here. Oh, it's not here. Okay, it's here. So number of functions, it's 1. Then there is the function body size, which is 12. Okay, quite big. Then there is local articulation count. Okay. And then there are some instructions. Okay. 41. Okay, and then there is 0b, which is end. Okay, and after that I have 0. 0 of size E8. Is that possible? this is weird. I don't think it's something else. There is some text here though, so why? Okay, so there is clearly some problem with the decoding here because this ends here and there is a 0 and there probably shouldn't be a 0. From what I see here, I might expect probably. So here there is some text. And considering that, here there is also some text. And that was 7. Do I have some 7 here? No. But there is some debugging stuff probably, so it could be 0. So custom 1. It could actually be a custom 1 of this much size, which is a lot, but there is a lot of debugging stuff here. But after that I get 152. And that's cursed. Oh no, I get, yeah, 0. That should probably be the end. But it's not, there is so much stuff here. What's all of these? Isn't there some kind of like tool? WASM, obj dump, sections. Okay. Let's see. I like how my live streams are mostly I like how my live streams are mostly me debugging stuff. Okay. Yeah. That's why I don't want to publish them after I finish the lives. Like, I don't know, me personally, I wouldn't like to watch 3 hours of debugging. Yeah, that's true. Unless you do web development. In that case, you don't. directly here we have type, then import. Okay. Then there is function. Then memory. Okay, so the first one is type. Okay. And so it's this one here. And it finishes here. Then there is 2, which is type import, is it? Type. Oh, where is the table? Okay, import, yeah. And then there is code. Well, no, it's function, so it's free, right? So here there is free of size 2. I don't even know what that means. Like function section, what's that? Okay. Okay. I see. So here it's saying that there are 2 functions, and one is section size num function is 1, okay, and function, so function 0 is tied to type signature 0. No, function 0 is 1, and function 1 is also 1. Okay, curious. Okay. So for example, after getting here, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there is 5, which I guess it's memory. Exactly. So memory defines a bunch of stuff. Not very big. Okay, then there is 6, which is apparently global. Yeah. Size 9. Bunch of stuff. Okay. So then there is code. Yeah, most of the file are just debugging symbols. Here I'm getting 1. So it should be type import function memory. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, and then there is all 0. But can I just assume that the custom sections are all at the end? So when I encounter one, I can just stop parsing. Can I? Let's see, like, if I have 0, then just break. Oh, but I need label. Do I have labels here? So should I do like this? Hmm. How does this work? Okay. No? Oh, I have to use these things right here. Okay. What now? Hmm. Yeah, I'm okay with this, to be honest. At least it's correct. It's not wrong. So again, let's see now if this works. No, it doesn't. Probably because so I get 1, 11, yeah, and then there is parameter. Hmm. Oh, I'm not skipping for the size. I think. No, I am. So what's this byte here? Mm. Okay. Wait, why am I not seeing anything? What? Oh, right. Okay. And is 2 correct? 1, 2, x dump. Okay. It is correct indeed. And then there is 16. So what's going wrong? Probably it's just 1 byte, something like that. It's possible. Let's see. necessarily. Yeah, and just some student stuff. Well, I can always work like this. I will save a copy. I will save a copy. Local index equals to index. And then here I can do something like this. Okay. And then I can just empty this. And that will be the case for everything. So index. Um, okay. Yeah, seems not quite reasonable. Not quite reasonable. I have two parameters. Parameter 2. Okay. And then why I have all these parameters? So what should be after that? Oh wow, there is a 60. There is a 60? Wait. Yeah, because I have to skip that 60. That's probably why. So after these I should also skip one. And that's probably all. Yeah, indeed. Okay. What is that? So I've been learning Zig for the past days, and I've been learning Zig by creating a voxel engine in it using Vulkan. And right now I'm trying to implement the basis for a modding system using WebAssembly. So now I'm writing a WebAssembly parser, and then I will write a WebAssembly runtime, so a virtual machine. Now I'm parsing the bytecode. It's curious how much I've been parsing stuff lately. First the C programming language, now WASM. I wonder if I should create also a custom shader compiler, maybe something like that. I can revert back to a more scene. Okay. Okay. So now we can correctly parse the type stuff. I need to store this thing somewhere. Well, you should know that, but I really have a homemade computer, almost working with the 6502, and I actually have an almost working kernel for x86, and I have a compiler. doing some stuff. So yeah, I could do all of this. Yeah, Hydra. Yeah, Hydra. At least it runs programs on x86. Mm. Okay, so I need to create some sort of structure that saves all the informations I parse. Mm. Here are just types, so I could, and they are ordered, so I could just store them in an array so that I can map the type to an array, and the type will be something like, I don't know, I can have an array of types, and the type will be a structure containing an array of parameters and an array of results. Okay, so let's create this constant. So this is parameters, which is just an array of bytes, and then there is results, which is also an array of bytes. Okay. Then I will store how should I call this? Module, which is structure, which will have types as an array of function type. Just like this. So now here I can fill this thing. First of all, I need to create the type array. Can I have multiple type sections? I don't think so. I don't think so. So I should be able to do just variable types, which is undefined. Hmm. Is there a local variable from Autoscope? Really? Oh, oh it's here. Okay. So this is type count. Okay. So after this, when I get here, I know how many types there are, which is this one. So I can create types equals to locator. Mm. So it's type count, size of function type. Okay, this is my array. And then here, for each one, I will say that types okay, so this will be the index for the type. Parameters is equal to allocator block params. I should do size of, I think, I'm not sure. Size of 8. Okay. But for this, really, I could just like use a slice, I think. So I already have that string saved somewhere in the file. So really, I could just see that index. Okay. Then the parameters will be the contents, and it's the slice from index to index plus parameters. And this should just work, I guess. And I can do just something like this. And it should indeed work. Will it compile? What? You need this to be compile time? No. Oh, it's the opposite. Is it? Yeah. And here should be a try. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Ah, right. We have no Ernesto today. Yeah, that's sad. You know what? It's also sad we have no newcomers on the Discord server. So guys, why aren't you joining the Discord server? I see you are online. You're watching. Okay, so I just want to check that this is actually correct. But I will do that at the end. So same thing here. We have types t results. You think so? It might be. Might actually be. Results. Okay. Will this still work? Yeah. So here, now I have the types. I can just okay, while I reach here, I will return. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so here I will have a constant module, and then for let's see. Oh, types. Pardon. What? Parameters? Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah. Nested arrays. Okay. It's 1 and 127. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. I have 2. No, that one is not correct. Definitely not correct. It should be 127, 177. One is another thing. So I think this should be yeah, what was I thinking about? Okay, correct. Nice. Oh well, same thing for me, of course, guys. That's the same for everyone. I also have a lot of projects, and they kind of work, but yeah, none is really finished. Okay, so now we have function type section parsed correctly. What's the next session? Let's see. Want the WASM obj dump, of course. Okay, so we have type, and then there is import. Import. Where is the import section? Here it is. Okay. Hmm. Variables are order independent? What do you mean? Globals? If you define global variables like in the object scope, yes, they are order independent. Because in Zig, basically everything is a variable inside a structure. Files are structures and variables are the content of the structure, so that's why you can do something like that. Okay. So read number import and the string length, the import model name, string length, import field, import kind. What's import kind? Okay. Okay. So this also shouldn't be much hard. So we have a module, name, and the function type. So constant. Yeah, unit testing is very, very cool. I like the fact that modern modern languages almost all implement unit testing built in, like Rust and Zig. Very useful. I would like to have some unit tests written for Explorer, but now I'm focusing more on other stuff. Okay. If it's here, we have two strings and the type. Okay. So module, it's a string. There is a name. And the type signature. So signature U8. Okay. Oh, it's the other way around. And here. Okay. So now I have to parse this. The code is 0x2. So this is a type section. Import section. Okay. Is Danny still with us? Or did Apple eat him? Well, let's see. Rust is bad. No, probably he's not with us. He would have been defending Rust. Okay. Hello, I see people are joining. Join the Discord server. Okay, so first thing, it's the same here. I have to increment 2. Okay. Then we have the import count. Thanks. Okay. Well, I can basically copy all of this. So imports. Okay. Port count. Okay, so here, for each import, I have a string. So imports e model is equal to wait. So here I'm taking the import count, then okay, I increment by 1, but here right. So yes, then here I have the string length. Oh, not really. Okay, so here I have the string length. So it's equal to contents index. Okay, and so this is contents from index to index plus string length. Okay. Okay. So these should work. Oh, of course, I also need the name. So string name. Okay. Yeah. Then I have the import kind. I will just skip. And then the signature index. So imports signature is equal to contents index and then index. Okay. Let's see if something broke. No, it didn't broke. So now I can store this here. Okay, also here I would like to have some the init just take self so that I can also an allocator. Okay. You don't need bindings in Zig. Zig can directly interface with C code. You can just import C headers files in Zig. Zig will parse them and you can use C code as if it was Zig code. That's the coolest part about Zig. Yeah, same for me. I've been using it for some couple days, and I'm really like it. Okay. Um, so also the import section is okay. Next, there is the function section. Okay. Which is index free. Okay, this is quite easy. So I can just have here something like functions. Okay. And then here I will index plus equal to, then okay. Then here I need find. Okay, so here again I copy the content. So index. And then functions. Okay. Let's test. Okay, still working. Then there is the memory section. Okay. Okay, so this should be quite easy. Why there are more memories? Okay. Okay. So I will need to create also memory, which is just um, initial max. Okay. So memory is scriptor 5. As always. Okay. Then the number of memory should be fixed, so I will just skip that. Oh, this is the function section. This is the memory section. Okay. This should be okay. Then if content index, let's see, flag index, then there is the initial, so okay. If flags is equal to 1, then there is also okay. Okay. Hmm. Oh, finally, almost there. I will finish parsing this, and then tomorrow I will implement the actual virtual machine. At least I parse the entirety of the bytecode. And as you can see, it's quite simple because, as I said, it's just bytecode. So let's go to the global section. Oh, there is no global section here. Why? No global section. What's that? Okay. Okay. So the global section is a vector of globals. So there should be the number of globals, which in this case is 1. Then what? Then there should be a type. Huh. I will leave this for another time. I want to focus on these two because these are more important. So the export section. Okay. Then there is name kind. Okay, it's the same. Basically, it's the same as the function section, with just a little bit of adjustment. So oh, not the import, sorry, not the function. The import section. Yeah, okay. Hope to see you tomorrow then. Well, if you have some questions, of course, feel free to ask on the Discord server. So then there is the kind, same thing, and then the function index. Okay. Then I have to create a export, which is name and index. Okay. Hmm? Where is it? Here. Oh, okay. Then here I have to free. Okay. Then the last one is the code section. Okay. So for the last one, the most important part, I would say. Okay. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, I'm also surprised about that. It has been easy, and that's nice because um, this bytecode is quite well structured, I would say. It's ready for AVM. just as it is, and it has support for basically any language. Right now I'm parsing a Zig program, so very cool. Also, I discovered today that there are some libraries that implement what I'm doing right now. So bytecode parsing and then execution. But, well, where's the fun part? Yeah, indeed. That's why I'm not using those. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. I just need to check for 10. Then I will skip these two. Okay. Then I have the number of functions. Okay. Then the functions will be just code. Are you Italian? Yes, I am. I am. Usually people ask me if I'm Russian, so I'm happy when someone recognizes me as an Italian. Yeah, my pronunciation is not really the Oxford one. Okay. So here I just have to allocate. I just have to allocate the functions. Okay. And then there is function size. Yeah. What's your math background? Like academically speaking, if that's the question, I'm still in high school. Here I need to get first the function body size. not here. So I'm in the fourth here, and here in Italy it's like the so here in Italy we have 5 years of high school. I still have one to go. My math library works, so I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. Well, if you like what I'm doing, maybe consider joining the Discord server. I'm trying to gather all my followers there so that I can communicate easily. So I'm curious to know what you mean with they all pretend to be doing something useful to humanity. Anyhow, like, what does that mean? Can you give me an example? Oh, okay. Yeah, high-level development is um, high-level development is the predominant field in computer science right now, I think. That said, I I hate web development and stuff. This is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I need. Okay. Plus 1. Oh, yeah. Plus 1. Okay. And it should work just like that. It should. All right. Yeah. Okay. And now I have a module just like that, ready to go. So now tomorrow I will just parse all the structure and run it in a runtime. Very easy. And this way we can have mods written in Rust, Zig, C, C++, I don't know, whatever supports WebAssembly. Also, maybe WebAssembly directly. Yeah, maybe I could parse. If it wasn't for them, then we could have been the people doing web development. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, I think it's all for today live, and I will give some updates on the Discord server because I will go on off camera for sure tomorrow. Why not Emacs? I've been using Emacs for 1 year basically, and um, well, I stopped using that because it was too much, really too much stuff, and yeah, like all the key bindings, all the functions, all the no, I was using evil mode, so that wasn't really a problem. I was using evil mode, but all the plugin system, I really didn't like the complexity of the program itself, and it's slow. Really, it's slow sometimes, and I like the idea of having my email client and my basically IDE debugger all there. I even used Emacs as Xorg window manager for some time, but then really it was slow, and I realized that's the pattern for every GNU program basically. They are all very bloated and slow for some reason. So yeah, that's why I use Vim. I've been using regular Vim for some time. Then I discovered this thing here, wait, which is called Telescope, and so I uh, installed new Vim for this. Okay, so if there is no other question, I would close the live here. Okay, so I hope to see you guys on the Discord server. Remember to join the Discord server. And I also hope to see you tomorrow then. Good night.